Hey, I'm so glad you guys are joining me today. My name is Carmen Ray, and I am the founder of Be Well Travel and Lifestyle Magazine. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Talk It Up Tuesday. And during this Talk It Up Tuesday, we are going to be sharing with you our newest issue of Be Well Travel and Lifestyle Magazine. So today you're going to get a chance to meet some of our collaborators, some of our contributors, and they're going to just be sharing a little bit about their business, a little bit about the articles, and what you can expect from them as we finish up our magazine period from 2024 and heading to 2025. So I can't wait for you to meet them. Thank you again for being here and being a part of Be Well Travel and Lifestyle Magazine. I see JoJo Pie out there already. Woo! She says extremely cold in Wisconsin. Thank you so much. You guys stand by so that you can meet some of the amazing women entrepreneurs that's part of Be Well Travel and Lifestyle Magazine. Hey, Lanisha, I see you out there. Hello, hello, ladies. How are you all feeling today?
Sensational.
Oh, amazing.
Very good, very good. Thank you so much, Jojo Pie. Listen, guys, I'm so excited about this collaborative relationship that we are building and continuing to showcase and highlight the importance of women entrepreneurs sticking together, being in the trenches, and just being super clear about what our purpose is. So, before we get started talking about the magazine, we need to give a couple shout outs. One is that the Be Well community, we have just completed our 12th annual retreat
Yeah.
here in Phoenix, Arizona. It was such a good time. I mean, you guys came in from Wisconsin, you came in from South Carolina. We just had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. And we mixed it all good. Look at our pictures. Look at that. Mike always makes sure he have us hooked up. We had a fabulous time. We had Jordy, her she was our preferred vendor, and we had director Denise Fields Russell, who was our speaker. We had Melanie, we had Kiana. We just had a great time. And Tracy Watford, guys, listen, if you know anything about the Be Well community, I know those names are going to be familiar to you. But one of the things that we're going to be we're celebrating today is our featured cover entrepreneur, and that is Linda Michelle. Guys, she just is so deserving, but I want you guys to hear from her. You're going to know right off the bat why we decided to select Linda Michelle. Her consistency and just being so clear about what it is that she's doing in her business and her community. And she's just a very, very solid woman. I appreciate her. She has been at several Be Well events, but she is truly my sister in success. So let's go ahead and turn it on over to Linda Michelle. Talk to us, Linda Michelle, about your article, about you, and anything that you want to share.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. I am still just getting over the excitement of all of this and the honor. Hello, everyone. This is unbelievable. But what it says to me is that everything that the Be Well community and Carmen Ray is about is so true. They support you, they encourage you, and then they highlight what you're doing, not for any grandiose anything, but to help the community. My article is geared towards caregivers, especially those caring for a loved one with dementia, Alzheimer's, or any other type of dementia. I am focused on family caregivers, CNAs, healthcare professionals, and anyone, like I said, that's caring. Right now, my precious husband is on hospice with Alzheimer's. It's been a couple of years battle. This is right on the tail of a 10-year journey with my mama who passed away in 22. And you all, it has been a wild ride. But in it all, through it all, I have been able to learn, research, and study, learn from other caregivers, learn from the research that's out there. And I know that I know because I'm living it, that this thing does not have to end badly. Yes, there are situations and circumstances where the disease, Alzheimer's, will come up and it'll creep, and it is so far advanced to where our loved ones will not have the favorable outcome. But there are times, and there have been documented times, where we can prevent it. We can slow it down. I've been blessed to be in a documentary, excuse me, called Remember Me, Dementia in the African American Community. It is produced and directed by C. Nathaniel Brown, and it is award-winning. Lou Gossett Jr. Had a part in it right before he passed away. The article, excuse me, it's been a long day and it's cold here and I'm in New Jersey right now, but the article will help any entrepreneur, any sister out there who is going through, to let you know that you can make it. There are resources. There's help. You can reach out to me and I will direct you to whatever help you need. But know, my sisters, that your well-being is the well-being of those around you. Your well-being is the well-being of those around you. And I'm so excited and I am so honored for having the cover, being on the cover. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Jojo Pa. Thank you, everyone at Be Well Lifestyle and Travel and Lifestyle. I am just so blessed. Do you want me to go on? Carmen, can you hear me?
Oh, I think Carmen's frozen. Carmen, can you hear us okay? I know you're muted. You want to unmute? I see you moving towards the unmute. All right. We'll give Carmen a second to get herself connected.
Okay.
While we go ahead next over to Kimberly Caldwell, our publishing partner over from North Carolina. Kimberly is also featured in the magazine, and she's going to talk a little bit about the things she has coming up this year, as well as just introduce you or reintroduce you to herself and what she has contributed to this issue. Go ahead, Kimberly.
Absolutely. Well, Happy New Year, everyone. It's always a pleasure to be connecting with Be Well Magazine and the lovely Carmen Ray. Super excited about 2025. And, you know, I made a Facebook post the other day that said, I truly believe my DNA is stamped with 3 John 2, which says, Beloved, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. A lot of times, you know, we've heard the part about prosper and be in health, but we leave off the B part that says, as your soul prospers. And so I'll place that in my words, is that we got to get our mind right in 2025, right? So I'm super excited about that, walking in our identity and, you know, becoming all that God has called us to be and all that God has called us to do. And so there is a sense of urgency. I don't know if anybody else feels like that. I'm over 50 and I'm like, oh, I gotta finish the work. I've got to complete my assignment, because I do believe that we are all here at this set time to help one another to live better, to live well, to be wealthy, to be well. So I'm excited, and I take it as a major responsibility. And so my message continues to be that your health is your wealth, and that your vibe is going to attract your tribe. So it's super important just to be yourself. You know, we talk a lot about not being in competition with one another. You know, I say in the gym all the time, because I'm one of the oldest in the gym over here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I work out with some young girls, and I always tell them that it's me versus me, right? So we're not in competition with each other. It's about us becoming the very best version of ourselves. So you're going to find me talking about that for the rest of my life. You know, I am super excited about the initiatives that I'm launching in 2025, of course, with Be Well Magazine, but also the Intelligent Traveler movement. You know, I take a lot of pride in that, because everyone wins as an intelligent traveler. A wise woman once said, if you are going to use it, you should own it. So I made travel my business, Director Carmen Ray. I'm also excited about being able to help faith-based nonprofits. You know, we're putting the fun back into fundraising for nonprofits. And we're going to leverage one of the largest industries in the world, which happens to be travel. I'm also really excited about the official mother-daughter squad, mothers and daughters connecting and traveling, but not only that, making money together. My mom and I have been traveling for a very long time together, and we decided to invite some other mothers and daughters to travel with us. And guess what? It can be an auntie, a cousin, a sister. It doesn't matter. We just want to get together and have fun, but we also want to talk about how to turn travel into multiple streams of income as we travel. I'm also launching BFFs. How many of you all have a BFF out there that you would love to travel, but not only travel with, secure the bag with in 2025? So we're going to be talking a lot about how to make money, how to generate generational wealth, something that they did not teach me about, Carmen Ray, when I graduated from high school or from UNC Charlotte a long time ago. So I take that very serious, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. We're going to do it on the rooftop in your city in Arizona. We're going to do it on a rooftop in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're going to be doing it on rooftops across the United States and even in some other countries. So I'm delighted to be here. I'm excited about where we're going, and I'm big on collaboration. Collaboration truly is the new currency, and I'm excited about building community. Back to you, Director Carmen Ray.
Wow. Listen, I'm so thrilled and just honored to have you as the 3rd year publishing partner with Be Well Travel and Lifestyle magazine. And it just keeps getting better. Each and every year we can tweak it. And listen, women, for those of you, I know I got JoJo Pye out there in the audience, my girl Jacqueline Ward. We get as many do-overs as we need. Like, quit allowing people to place their limitations on us just because they give up and fail, at the first time out. Listen, do you think for 1 second that if Wendy hit a bump in the road that she would be an ambassador in the travel space right now? And I'm going to just turn it over to Wendy, because I always tell her, like, I'm so overwhelmed and so proud about her story and how she started. Because see, some of us, we start a business, we may join a initiative, and then the first time that things don't happen overnight, we just give up. But some of us decide, I'm going to join and I'm going to win at a very high level. And that's what my girl Wendy did. Like, she is here in Arizona with me, but she's in Atlanta right now. But that's our business. We can take our business wherever we go. I need you. Hey, Lanisha. Lanisha is one of our contributors too. Wendy, do me a big favor and talk to the people about how you started and how you made a decision to win at a very high level. But while you're winning, there is a way for you to constantly give back to others. We are so grateful to have you on the educational side of travel. It is an $8 trillion industry. So when we started the business of travel, we had no idea that it was so vast. There's so much to learn, so much opportunity. But Wendy has really perfected the whole ideal of mastering travel one trip, one client at a time, because it's so big, it's impossible for you to know it all every time. And I want, after we talk to Wendy, I want us to circle back and hear a little bit more from Linda Michelle and all of her background in travel. She is too a travel professional and has been in the travel space for many years. Wendy, tell us a little bit about you, how you got started, and some of the record-breaking things you're doing now.
Thank you so much, Carmen Ray. It's been a journey, and when you talk about it, and I think back on it, I can see, what you're talking about. Sometimes when you're in it, you don't really understand so much what the journey is. But back in 2013. My girls were in school. I know we wanted to start a business, and naturally, I thought that we were going to go into the food industry. My daughter was in culinary school. I had restaurant management experience, so it just seemed like a family thing for us to do. But we took a cruise in 2013, and I was a single mom. I was working 2 jobs, and We had to save for the whole year before so we could go on this cruise. So we didn't have Christmas in 2012, Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, we were mooching that year. So, special dinners for birthdays and stuff, we didn't do any of that because our goal was to take this cruise. When we went on this cruise, and my girls had the best time, just seeing their faces when they saw how big the ship was. And my culinary daughter, she ate every every chance she got to eat, and that was a pleasure to see. Her to be able to do what she wanted to do instead of what I was able to provide for her. Because the situation is different, in our real lives, because I was working 2 jobs. We had to pinch pennies and things like that, and there were just limitations on what we could do as far as travel. So I started looking into, the travel industry. How could I, do this for other people? But the resources that I had, there were some classes that I could take at the library. I even looked into attending a school that had a travel and tourism certificate. But it wasn't really what I was looking for, because you needed a lot of history classes and core classes and stuff. This is not telling me how I'm going to book travel, or how I can, make, these amazing trips for other people. So when I came across IntelliTravel and Planet Marketing, I tell you, it was the answer to what I was looking for. I could start my business, I could book travel, and the first trip that I booked was my 50th birthday party, and it was on a cruise. And we had an amazing time. Oh my gosh. We still talk about that cruise today, and the people that were on that cruise, I still cruise and have fun with them. It was my mom's first cruise that she ever been on, and I was able to provide that for her. And that's what the travel industry, just has really done. So the education that's available, I got so overwhelmed, I tried to do everything because I just didn't want to miss anything. But, once I settled down and kind of narrowed down my niche and decided what I want to do, there was no stopping me. I'm certified with just about every cruise line that's out there. And that's my goal, to sell on every brand. And I'm making my way to do that, and at the same time, I'm able to provide people with those experiences as well. So we have ITQ coming up, and one of my business partners is going on that cruise with me, and it's her first time cruising. So it's just it's just like elated to see your business partners coming with you on these cruises, and being able to understand what kind of business that they have, so it can change their lives like it's changed mine. And just becoming a certified ambassador, was, to me, it signified that I wanted to be the best of the best that's out there, but also to help people to become the best that they can be in their business. I'm all about sharing information. I don't like to keep stuff to myself. If I'm growing, I want to help you grow too. And that's what being an ambassador, has meant to me. But the other side of the business with Planet Marketing, just, like Carmen said, I'm here in Atlanta with my mom. She's been in ICU for a couple of weeks. And, this business has allowed me to come here, be with her, be with my daughter, take care of my mom, take care of my daughter. And that's the flexibility I have. Yes, my job allows me to do that also, but I'm ready to chuck this job because this business is going to be where it's at. So my daughter doesn't have to worry about if the rent's going to be paid while she's taking care of her grandmother, or my mom doesn't have to worry about any bills here that are going to be paid, or her health care or anything like that. When I saw her the other day, she was like, oh, and I took my best friend, because my best friend lives here too, and we both went to go see her at the hospital, and she was like, my girls, and you could just see on her face that she was just so happy to see us. And she didn't realize that I plan to stay here a couple more weeks while she recovers. So It's just the flexibility and the income opportunities with this business has just been amazing. And, with my journey, I'm worked the travel side. I'm loving the travel side, and it's just time to really focus in on get that legacy that Mr. Bradley has promised us when we hit directorship with this business, so that I can make sure that my family's taken care of if something happens to me. So I'm loving it. I'm telling you, it's been an amazing opportunity, an amazing journey. And I love being able to share this with other people, and just really want people to really see what this is. This is really an opportunity to change your life. And, I'm not just talking about, a trip to Jamaica. I'm talking about something bigger than that. So,
Right.
so now it's time just to, spread it to the masses. We gotta go and get people to understand that this is really life changing.
Yes, Wendy. Yes, yes. Thank you so much for sharing that. You nailed it. That's the exact message that I wanted us to get out to people, because we just sometimes don't know what we don't know. And we have been so accustomed to huge investments to start anything that's financially valuable, right, Kimberly? Like, we know we both come from families of entrepreneurs. We work within our family, and it's just we miss it sometimes because there's such a small investment. But what you don't invest financially, you definitely will need to invest in coachability and work ethic, because nothing is going to come to you for free. And all three of these ladies that's on here with me, they understand what it means to have a strong work ethic. So, Linda Michelle, you have been blessed to be able to travel the world. Can you let our listeners know a little bit about your background in travel? That's why I'm so grateful, not only for our friendship, but for you being such an important part of the magazine, because you understand the value of travel at a very high level, because this has been your career for so many years. So let our listeners know a little bit about your background as it relates to travel and the blessings that it's been for you and your family. Are you able to unmute, my dear?
Mike, can you unmute? Am I
Yep.
unmuted now? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Wendy, my prayers are with you and your mom. Absolutely. I've been blessed to be an international flight attendant for over, wow, a long time, 30 years. And one of the first things that I did, I took my mama to Africa. She had always wanted to go to Africa. And I have some awesome pictures of me and mom together. I've had friends in the Bahamas on the beach on day trips. My brother with me in Hawaii. It has been an incredible journey, but meeting Mr. Bradley and Planet Marketing has been also phenomenal. But you all, it has to be consistent. I got out for a while. I missed a couple of payments because I was not diligent. There were things going on in life that could have been changed, but I didn't. And the first time that I was bumped out and I came back and I lost my position, I was hurt. I was really hurt. And I was told that that was the rules. And for a minute, to be honest, it's like, you know what, Mr. Bradley, Daddy, why? But I said it in my mind. I would not definitely say it to him. But what I've learned from him is integrity, consistency. It has to be. And this thing is for real, not only for you individually, but for the legacy that everybody's talked about. So I'm plugging back in, and it has been even greater because I'm able to help caregivers with wellness respite cruises that's coming up, with just local things that they can do to be able to breathe. Like Wendy is there in Atlanta with her mama right now. There's so many people that are going through that people don't know, that need just a break. They need somebody to come in and just to sit with them or hold their hand or just to encourage them. So this travel business has been phenomenal. But my encouragement to you all is to get in, stay in, and make it work. Make it work. Because again, it's not just for you, it's a legacy for our families. I have been able to walk the Great Wall of China. And this year, I'm going to take a group of girlfriends and we're going to Santorini to do the flying dress photo shoot.
Okay.
Hello. So watch out.
I love that. I love that. So, guys, Again, I can't tell you how much I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And then if anybody catches this later on Facebook or YouTube on a replay, just let us know what do you want to see in Be Well Travel and Lifestyle magazine. We talk a little bit about family, fashion, a whole variety, because who are we serving? We are serving women entrepreneurs. That's our core audience. And yes, we have a few good men that's involved too, but we are very clear about who we're speaking to. Not exclusively, but primarily for women entrepreneurs over the age of 50, because we are the group that need to sometimes reinvent ourselves, right, Kimberly? Maybe we've been being an empty nester. Maybe you've been divorced, or maybe you are happily married and you want to have those couple experiences. Or maybe you, even like Kimberly and I, we've been divorced twice. So we are really ready to really live our best life. So you just never know. So this is our magazine, your magazine. So you let us know how we can best serve you. Anything that you want to know more about entrepreneurship, we have Michael DeMond and We Merge Media that's keeping us on our toes about how AI can impact our business, and how we can be on the cutting edge of so many things that's related to growing our business. So that's what we're here for. We are here to make sure that all the women that we connect with, we're able to make sure once you connect with the Be Well community, you feel that you're able to be well connected, to be well informed, and to be well inspired. Kimberly, I'm going to let you make the closing comments and really encourage people to stay connected with us so we can all grow together. And, one of the things before I turn it over to you, Kimberly, that I love is really think about the friends that we had growing up, the friends that we have now, that we can definitely go and spend money together. Imagine having a circle of friends that you can go and make money together, because there's a big shift that's coming. And I can tell you that it started on yesterday. It is imperative that we create our own economy, that we create our own safety nets, because we're going to need each other more than we ever have before. If you feel something shifting in the atmosphere, you are absolutely right. So Kimberly, go ahead, as our 3-star director that has a proven success record. Just let the women out here know why it's so important that they stay connected to Be Well Travel Lifestyle magazine and our community.
Absolutely. Again, I'll reiterate that we are here at the same time for a reason, and we all have value to add. We all have gifts and talents. And when we bring those gifts and talents together, it will be absolutely amazing what we can accomplish and what we can create. So I'm excited to do life with you. I'm excited to do life with my tribe, to be around individuals who have a like mind, those who want to really impact nations and generations. You all, we have a big assignment. And I'm so excited to lock arms with each of you as we go out here and we really change lives, because people are hurting and we have the answer. And the truth of the matter is that this is truly just the beginning. The best is yet to come. Happy New Year. Let's go make it great, you all. Be well.